Hello audience! I was thinking about making a video where I tell things that I hate in Finland to be a bit controversial. And at the end I didn't find that many things that could make a video. So I went online to find these kind of articles about Finland. And I found one where is a reporter giving 10 things that she or he hates in Finland. And I will go through these 10 points and tell my opinion on these. And it sounded extremely fun, so here I am making this video. But yeah, let's go to the first point. High prices. In fact, after Denmark, Finland has the highest price levels for food as well as non-alcoholic drinks. Yes, it's quite expensive here, and it's always fun to go to different countries because then you are like, oh, I'm so rich. I can buy anything, and as I said in the last video that I made to this channel, people go to Estonia, for example, for this reason, because Finland is so high priced, and when you go to Estonia, the prices are lower. Yeah, it sucks to come here because the price levels are high, but then again, we enjoy it because when we go to other countries, we save a lot of money, if spending money means saving money. Yeah. Number 2, speaking of food, have you tasted their lipekala? To be honest, I don't even know what is lipekala. Some kind of fish thing. Yes, every country has these traditional foods, and I guess lipekala is something that we eat in Finland somewhere. I'm from Helsinki, which is quite international. Or not international, but the traditions are not there as much. So if you have 10 reasons and one of them is that you hate lipekala that I haven't even heard about, that's actually quite a good sign of Finland, that there isn't that much to hate on. 3. I like the sun and I find it awful that in Finland you have to wait through a long, dark and icy winter. The weather seems to affect the Finns too. Lot of depressed weirdos walking around. Yeah, that is something that I can also agree on. Unfortunately, the weather isn't as sunny as it should be in my opinion. I have many times thought about moving to a different country when I get older, but yeah, who knows, probably not, because there is so many good things in Finland. To be honest, it also affects my mental health, the weather. Currently it's starting to get cold and I don't really like it. But then there is also people who enjoy this kind of darkness and cold weather, and I'm like, what is wrong with you? Summer is the best time of the year. And happily in Finland it also is quite warm, but unfortunately we have this dark side as well. Dark side. So yeah, that is a fact. And there is also many people that get quite easily depressed because of the weather, which is probably quite natural as well. 4. Unemployment is increasing, but in Finland some unemployed people take it to the next level. They have seen that for them it pays to sit at home and do nothing. Yes, in Finland we try to be this kind of a welfare country that you don't even have to work to get money, to get paid. But at the same time, for example, me, I have to pay this kind of a unemployment insurance thing that if everything falls apart, then there is this kind of a chance for me to pay or to get paid because of my unemployment. Then again, I think you have to be looking for a job in order to get this kind of a payment for being unemployed. But yeah, that is quite sad that in some cases it's better to stay at home than go to work with a bad salary. So to some extent I agree with this one. 5. Health has really gone downhill in recent years. I hate the way many of the people in Finland drink all night and then stand early in the queue to get themselves a burger or hot dog. Okay, so in Finland we tend to drink quite a lot of alcohol. But I know that in many other countries that is the norm as well. So I don't really think that this is a trend only in Finland that we drink alcohol quite a lot. And I don't really think either that it's an increase in trend. I think it's just normal that, yeah, we do this kind of a thing. Talking about burgers, waiting up in queues to get the burger. That is something that I don't really understand that one. If I go to a country and I see people waiting lining burgers, I wouldn't go like, okay, I will do now an article talking about these people. Yeah, just you. I hate you. I hate because you wait in a queue to get a burger. What is the problem there? 6. I hate the hypocrisy in Finland. You see heaps of mixed couples walking hand in hand and yet there is a lot of racism towards immigrants. Yeah, racism. Unfortunately, it happens quite a lot in Finland. That is something I have to agree with as well. Once again, it's quite the same trend in other countries too, now as there is the immigrant situation going on. And yes, I have to admit, there is quite a lot of racism in Finland ongoing, especially in smaller cities, for example, somewhere that there isn't that many immigrants, because in those areas there haven't never been immigrants. That makes it then new and weird, so I agree with this one. Too much racism. I hate the way the murder rate and alcohol-related crimes are increasing in Finland. Unfortunately, there isn't a source for this claim. I'm not sure whether this is true or not. But yeah, to any kind of country which has an increasing murder rate and alcohol-related crime rate, that is not a good thing. And if it's true in Finland, way to go, Finland! But to be honest, following the media and so on, I haven't really seen any kind of increase in trend in that one either. I hate Finland for having fur farms for the owner's own greed and allowing the animals they keep there to be injured, some with missing limbs. I'm not sure how many fur farms there is currently in Finland, but there has been, and many of them have been closed, at least I think so. But I'm not really sure about that. That is something that I cannot really talk about because I don't have a clue about it. Once again, it would be nice to have some kind of a source that, okay, there is one with missing limb. Is every single animal there in the shelter or the farm missing a limb or not? Probably not, but yeah. Animal cruelty happens everywhere in the world. Hopefully not too much in Finland. Finland is soft on crime. The criminal comes off lightest. In Finland it's quite hard to get into the jail, what I have understood. And also when you are in jail, you can do different kind of things like studying. This article also said that you can study in jail. What is the idea behind that? You should be suffering jail. You shouldn't be getting something out of the jail. But of course it's easier for a criminal to get out of the jail and then move on with his or her life rather than then being there suffering, and then when he or she gets out of jail, he or she probably doesn't have any kind of possibilities to continue with his or her life. So being able to do things in jail shouldn't be a negative thing in my opinion. But yeah, otherwise the legislation, I think it's quite soft as well when compared to other countries, but then again I'm not sure whether it's a good or a bad thing. People are not animals, they shouldn't be locked if there isn't a very good reason for it. But very often in media there is articles how some criminal didn't get like any jail time for doing something extremely bad. So in my opinion it should be a bit tougher, but I don't think that there is many people thinking about crimes like, okay, it's only 12 months, shouldn't be that bad. I can also study there, I get free education, I get free food and so on. Probably many people do not think in that way, but who knows, maybe they do. And the last, 10th one. I love a sauna, but in Finland this pleasure is ruined by some saunas requiring you to be naked. It's awkward for many, not most, and I'd rather wear a small piece of personal areas. Plus, I'll be the first to say that there are some bodies that are certainly better covered up. Once again, if this is a negative thing in Finland, Finland seems to be quite good of a place. That in some saunas you have to be naked, yeah, that is sad. That is just so depressing. I hate Finland because of it. Yes, in some saunas you have to be naked, but what is the problem? Just don't go there. Nobody forces people to go to sauna, and you can probably find many saunas where you can wear whatever you want, so shouldn't be that big of a problem to be something to hate on in Finland. I haven't been in public sauna in ages. I don't even remember when I was last time in a public sauna. I go to sauna only with my friends to sauna in this apartment or sauna in their apartment or sauna in the summer house on the countryside. So probably you won't get forced to go naked into a sauna if you come to Finland. And there is also saunas where you can wear something if you want. So here was the list of 10 things that the journalist hates in Finland, and it was quite funny. To conclude, it seems that in Finland there is not much to hate on, as 10 reasons include things like you have to go to some saunas naked, and there is some fur farms, and have you tasted lipekala? Nevertheless, my name is Roni Back, and we will see you in the next video. I have 2 more left. Let's see what happens in those ones. Bye bye.